Okay, bird on a wire. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. First of all, I'm going to show you a standard pattern that you can play and keep it consistent throughout the whole song, and it will sound great. And then it'll be quite easy to play. Then I will show you much more detail on what he's actually playing, because rather irritatingly for us who want a nice easy song to play, he's varying the pattern just enough that our fingers never quite get used to it. But you'll find that, you don't have to slavishly follow exactly what he plays. The chords are pretty straightforward. We've got an A chord, an E chord, a D chord, and later on a B minor chord. That's all we're going to see. And the pick pattern that I'm going to suggest, if you just want to keep the song simple, is going to be, one of two. Either pinching the root note of the chord and the second string, followed by 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. It's another one in 3/4 time, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Pinch 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. That won't work on the D chord because the fourth string is your root note. So there you'll need to pinch 4 and 1 and go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. On the E chord, the sixth string is the root, so pinching 6 and 2. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. That will work throughout the whole song. So for example, we could start the song by playing like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir. I've tried in my way to be free. See how that's working? So you could do that for the whole song. Just use your song sheet, and wherever a chord appears, keep playing that pattern until it's time for the next chord. And sometimes that is what Leonard Cohen does on the actual song. And as we start the song, I'm going to suggest now that you have your tab ready as we have a look at this, because we start the song exactly that way. The first bar is the pattern we just looked at on an A chord. Like a bird. And then the second bar is the same thing, but we don't pinch, we just play the bass note. On a 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4 are your strings. On wire we go to an E chord, pinch 6 and 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, the pattern we were just looking at. Wire. And the second bar of E is the same thing but without the pinch, just the sixth string. Like a... Now on an A chord again, just like the first bar. Drunk in a... Now we get an interesting one. He's going to play midnight choir. So here we're climbing up this A chord. It's bar 6 of your tab. We're going to pinch 5 and 2, then the third string, little finger to the second string, third fret, play that note, third string again, open first string, and third string. 1 and 2 and 3 and... It's climbing up towards D, and at bar 7 it lands there on the word choir. D chord, pinch 4 and 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. The rhythm of everything in this song is 1 and 2 and 3 and. 2 bars of D played that way. Over I have. Back on A, and we play our original pattern from bar 1. Tried. And then we get this sequence, mirroring the melody. In my... So it's pinching 5 and 2, third string, little finger to the third fret, second string, play that note, third string, take the little finger off, second string, third string. With the previous bar of A, I've tried in my... And we get the E of bar 11, pinch 6 and 2, fill it out 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. In other words, the first pattern that we looked at. Way. And play the same thing again, except just the sixth string of E. To be. On the word free, we're going to play A again, and we're going to get this sequence of 4 bars. Like a... Okay, so here, we're now at bar 13 on the word free, pinching 5 and 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. Then the little finger to the second string, third fret again. Pinch 5 and 2. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. In other words, the same pattern as the previous bar. Little finger comes off, 5 and 2 again. 4, 3, 4, 2, but with the second string finger lifted off to open it. Open second string and 4. And then at bar 16 you can see the first time, we're about to repeat the whole verse, but the first time we play 5 and 2, in fact it's our standard pattern that we saw at the very beginning. So here are those 4 bars again slowly. To be free. Worm, we're back again at bar 1, playing the second verse. Worm on a hook, like a knight up to speed in some old-fashioned book. I have tried. I forget the lyric, I don't have the lyric in front of me, I forget it, but you get the idea. Through the A chord, E chord, you can hear the melody. Repeat that sequence from bar 13, except don't play bar 16, play bar 17, because that's going to lead us to the bridge, or chorus you might prefer to think of it as. Pinch 5 and 2, 4th string, although you can play the 3rd if you want to, it doesn't matter. 1st string, 4th string, 1st string, 4th string. That's taking us to the D chord of Here we're going on normal pattern, 4 and 1 pinched, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Play that 4 times. If I've been unkind. When we get to the A chord, 5 and 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And you'll play 4 bars of that. The 4th bar is slightly different. Kind. Important, but if you want to play it just like him on that 4th bar, it's the last bar of page 1 of your tab. Instead of playing the 2nd string on that 3rd beat, play the open 1st string. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, now we're onto the 2nd page of the tab, the B minor chord. We're going to play 5 and 2. It's our normal pattern, in fact, again. 5 and 2, 4, 3, 4, 3. And 4 bars of it. I hope you can let it go. And an A on the word by. And this is the same pattern we played on A before. Pinching 5 and 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Twice, 3 times, 4th time. Again, if you can, with the 1st string note, because we're going back to D again. Which we'll play the same way we did before. If I have been on true, we go back to A, play it the same way. True. And B minor the same way as well. I hope you know it was never to you. Melody there, but you get the idea of what's happening. Now, as we come out of those 4 bars of B minor, on I hope you know it was never to you, on the word you, we go to E. And we finish with another one of these typical little Leonard Cohen patterns that come up in so many of his songs. 4 bars of E. The first one will pinch 6 and 2, and go 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. In other words, our standard pattern. Then the little finger goes down on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and we're going to pinch 6 and 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, all out of that chord shape. 1 and 2 and 3 and little finger comes off, pinch 6 and 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. In other words, the same pattern as the previous bar, but without the little finger. And then an easy bar, 6, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, to finish the sequence and in fact set us up for the second verse. So let's play those 4 bars again. Never to you, like and we're back to bar 1 again. Baby, stillborn. And you can see we're just playing the same sequence again. So with that we have the whole song, because play verse 2 the same way you played verse 1, and you'll finish the song by going back to the first verse, bird on a wire, like a drunk rock in a midnight choir. That's taking us through bars 6, 7 and 8 of the tab, back to A. I've tried in my way. This is all the same as the first time. To be, but on the word free. So after you've played bar 12, the E chord on the word free, play strings 4, 3, 2 and 1 together of a D chord, either with your fingers or you could downstrum. To be free. And he pauses for a little bit and then comes to an A chord and plays 5, 3, 2 and 1 to finish the song.